Hi everyone, I need to hear more time to chalk, and tonight we're going to do a decor with a bottle of champagne. And so when you come in, say hi so I can say hi back. And I'm going to make sure that my comments are working and that I'm in the right area. I also want to make sure that my keywords are working. Okay. So I did change my lives for Mondays and Thursdays now. I just find it's going to be a little bit easier for me, and that I won't be on as much. Okay, so I'm in the right page. Now I just want to make sure that my keyword is working. So I added in the description of YouTube everything that I'm using, and also for Facebook, if you put the, oops, I forgot to put the word. Okay, and hopefully it is working okay. So let's get going. Okay, so this was it was a champagne. I got this at Christmas and it was Italian. So it's got these really nice grooves and it had a label on the front and the back. So I'm going to put a little print in the front. I'm not going to worry about the back. And I'm going to put some little design on the top. I also want to show you guys, I got a little box, not much in it, but I wanted to show you guys. I don't know how many of you love farmhouse, but there's a couple little stencils for farmhouse. So this one's a cute little songbird, little guitar with the bird. That one's really cute. So you guys like tractors? So you can put these in the little frame, the outside box frame. You can do those. I just want to make sure that just want to make sure that everybody's going to come on. Whoops. I'm a ghost. Hi. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, so I also have the windmill. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Funky Success. Hi. This one's really nice. Wild Ones Never Die. You can put this on a t-shirt, tea towel, a shopping bag. And this one here is Fluent in Foul Language. You can also do a t-shirt or a tea towel with this one. And of course, I got this one, Love. I want to make a t-shirt with this one. That one's really nice. Okay, so let's get crafting. I'm going to put a coat of paint, and this one here is Cotton Candy. It's Deco Art Acrylic. So we're going to do that one. And this one, it's a print from Robert Vincent, and I did this on rice paper. Now, hi Natasha. Hi Zeden Storm. Hi, I hope I said that right. So let's give a coat of pink on here. And I always like to put a coat of primer on here, just so that it's easier to put the paint on the glass. Because sometimes if you don't do that, you would have to do, you can use chalk paint or the special paint for glass. You can do that. And I realized I forgot to prime the bottom of it. That's okay. I also got some molds that we're going to do some clay and put that on top of the top part. It's feathered. So, you know, the rice paper, this one here has, I don't know if you guys ever use that, like a texture. I put a paper in the back. So I found a way to print on it, because if I put it in the printer by itself, it would always jam up my printer. So I decided to, I'm going to dry this a little bit so I can lay it on the table. So I thought, okay, well, how am I going to print my picture? So I put a piece of regular paper in the back, and I added some tape on the inside, just the bottom part and the partial of the side, so that it can run through the printer, because it would always jam, and I never would get it right. My name is actually Peyton's. Using my mom's phone. Okay, hi Peyton. And oh, no worries. Thanks for telling me. Yeah, so this was a bottle of champagne, and it was an Italian bottle. I had gotten this for Christmas. It was actually a rosé, and it was actually really good. Okay, so I'm gonna keep painting this, because I might need a couple coats of this. Who knows? So I'm not gonna worry about where I'm gonna put my label in the front. So we're gonna use some Mod Podge for that. I like recycling bottles, especially at Halloween. I did quite a bit of projects with the bottles. I don't even know what this is. I'm just a kid in the life of a nightmare. Oh, so this is it's wine, champagne or wine, and it's got like really it's got like a texture on there, so it makes it really nice to do art with it, because you can create with it, and then you just decorate your house with it. Like you can have, if you have a wine bar, you can put it on there, or just like in the living room. So this is a little bit more pink than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I thought it was going to be a little lighter in color. I would have probably had to mix it with some white to make it a little lighter. Now I'm just using a dauber to make it, it gives it like a eggshell texture. Your favorite color is pink. It is a nice color. I always liked pink on, I have two girls. I always liked the pink on them, because they had really dark hair, and I thought it was really cute. But yes, pink is a pretty color. Mind you, I don't have a whole lot of pink myself, so I'm not going to go over that label part. I'm going to try and leave it so that I can put my print there. So this is actually not bad. Just the bottom part, I might have to do another color. Oh, well, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. You can go back and check some other videos that I have there. I started off doing this on February the 2nd, so it's going to be my anniversary soon. 1 year chalking with Chalk Tour, doing some crafts. So again, I have in the description of YouTube, I put everything that I'm using in the description. And for Facebook, if you comment bottle, there should be a link that will go to your messenger. Hopefully it works okay. Who's ready for spring? I am. We had, I think, like, what, 4 snowstorms in the last week and a half. Yesterday there was so much snow. We spent last night snow blowing and shoveling, and then again today my husband had to go back out and snow blow again. So yeah, we're tired of snow. There's I don't think I put it in the description of YouTube, but I have an affiliated link with Decor Paint. If you shop on their site with my code that I'll put in there later, you get 20% off the paints. Oh, painting for YouTube, you just have to, after going to the description, and you'll see like where to go get the print, the bottles, and the molds. Because YouTube is different from Facebook. You can't do messages and stuff, so everything's in the description. Now I love using rice paper. I live in Ontario, Canada, so we get a lot of snow. Oh, you're in Guelph? Oh, that is so nice. I know where Guelph is. We used to live in Niagara Falls, actually. We lived there for 10 years when we were younger. And my husband and I went to college there. And we had our first daughter there in Niagara Falls. I loved it there. We're going to do like gold around the rim part here. I don't know why I'm painting it. Oh, we're almost done this. Might have to do another color in a few areas, not so much. Rookwood right now at your mom's work. Yeah, that's not too far, eh, from Guelph. So we're going to put a little bit of some color on the this part here where all the texture is. We're going to put some color in there, lighter color. Maybe a little bit of gold. So I have some gilding wax. We're going to put some on there. So if you don't have acrylic paint, you can use whatever color of chalk paint that you have, or whatever paint that you like to use. So I'm going to dry that. So what do you think of the color? So that one, I don't know if I even said the color of it. This one here is called Cotton Candy. And it's like acrylic, Americana acrylic. I can't believe it's almost the end of the month. January went by so fast. So fast. Now again, I like to put primer underneath my paints, especially on glass, because the glass, sometimes the paint doesn't stick to it, so a primer is always best. And if you don't have primer, if you have gesso, you can use a dauber and put gesso in there too for your before you paint. So while that dries a little bit more, I just need a couple more spots here. While that dries a little bit, let's go on and make, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna do, so this here came with a set of 3 on Amazon, and I'm just gonna wipe the paint off my hands. It's called, I forget what it's called, but I put that Baroque feather silicone, so it's a set of 3, and they're feathers. That is really pretty. I'm not using this big one, but I'm going to use the little tiny one, and we're going to like decorate the neck of the bottle. I just got to wipe the paint off because I'm going to do the clay. So you can use the, what's it called? It's white. It's air dry mold, or you can use clay. You can use whatever one that you like. This one here, it's modeling clay. You can get that in any craft store like Michael's. Actually, I should have taken my rings off, but. So I'm going to do the 3 little piece and see what it looks like once we're ready to put it on. The only thing that I don't have is one of those little clay rollers. I have to get one to help push the clay in. So you just got to make sure that you knead it a little bit, and then when you put it in the mold, make sure that it's nice and flat. So while it's kind of still wet, I'll be able to round it on the bottle, because I did some earlier today, but it got so hard that you can't roll it. You can't form it, so I'm going to redo them and glue them on while it's still soft. So I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it's really pretty. Okay, so we're going to do one on each end and see how it goes. Oh, the colors are beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so again, just start at one end and just keep pushing it down. Also, I know a lot of crafters, if the clay sticks too much in the mold, they put a little bit of cornstarch, like brush some cornstarch in there so that it doesn't stick. This is actually the first time I used the clay. I usually use the white one, the air dry mold. So when you're trying to pop this out, just like kind of fold it so that you're not ripping it out. And you just gotta take your time like that. I think that's okay. And I'll grab some more because I'll need a little bit more. Your hands do get wet after you're done. So when you come in, say hi and let me know where you're watching from. Which one did I just do? Oh, I think I did this side. Right, I gotta make sure I have the, no, I did this side, now I gotta do this one. And I have a free private group on Facebook where we share ideas. You'll get inside information with Chocateur. If you comment hashtag VIP, I'll send you a link. I think I got this one okay. Alrighty. Just keep folding it one end to the other. That way it comes out really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna just put those there for now. And the best way to store this is to close it really good. Put tape and put it in like I have a plastic bag here, but you can store it in a Ziploc bag just so that it stays really moist. Be right back. Oh, I said hashtag VIP if you want to join my free crafting group. Okay, now let me check this out, make sure that this is dry. So I think I might do another coat, but I think I'm going to use like a brush. There's a few areas that you can still see the gray. It's always good to do two coats when you're doing this. So I'm going to shake this some more. Okay, so I'm going to do the bottom again. And when this is done, like all dry, I'll wait till tomorrow and I'll give it a good sealer on it, like a spray sealer. just so that it protects your paint. Sometimes the painting is the longest part of the project. It looks better. 2 coats. I'm gonna just turn my heat down a little bit. Again, I don't want to do that part there. When I'm using like the print, the Mod Podge print, I like to have either, because that one's colored, but usually if you do a nice white in the background when you're using rice paper, it blends in. Just because when the rice paper is wet, it becomes transparent. So it's always best to do white. I think I did that part. So I'm thinking of doing that in gold. Should have dried the bottom a little bit so I can put it down. And on our site, we also have a winter sale on stencils and a few surfaces. They're like almost 75 to 80% off. You weren't gone very long, Peyton. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more. It goes a lot faster the second time. So I do have videos on, I know it's Christmas, but I did do some bottles for Halloween. They turned out really good and they had a different texture. So I always tell my kids when they're done drinking like their Crown Royale and their rye bottles that I wouldn't mind having it so that I can decorate with. Okay, bye, Payne. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so you can always use different types of bottles when you're doing these. I just need to dry this part here so I can lay it flat without taking the paint off. So again, you guys, if you want more ideas and inspiration, like make sure you follow me and go back and check out my videos. I have all kinds of videos. I'm not going to worry so much about that part there. always like to paint on parchment paper only because it protects my mat. And then you can just throw it out after. There we go, we're almost done. Like I said, the painting of this is the longest part. Alrighty. Okay, let's dry this up so that we can decorate this. I didn't know what to put in the back, but because it's probably going to be against the a wall, it's going to be against the wall that you won't see it. So I'm not going to worry so much about it, but I can always put another picture on because both are the same. So does anybody have a lot of snow where you're at, or do you get any snow? Yeah, it's so much snow. December we barely had any, and now January came and it basically hasn't stopped snowing. I always like the first snowfall when the trees are all like nice and padded with the snow. That's the only time I like it. Why would you ever leave me alone? Just want to see. It's still a little wet. While that dries a little bit more, I can go ahead and paint these gold. I am going to have to glue this on pretty soon so that it doesn't dry up on me. So what I'm going to do, it's kind of wet still. So I'm going to paint these. Well, it's not really paint. It's called gilding wax. So it's this stuff right here. You can get tons of colors. It's a little jar, but this here will last you a very long time. I always have a hard time opening it. So I always get my little screwdriver. So this one's gold. They have copper, zinc, silver. And just use an old brush and kind of keep it because you don't want to mix this with your good brush. Because it's very hard to wash. And I also like to make sure that I get the sides of this. And like a soft brush will paint a lot better than one of these like bristle brushes, because you're just going to ruin the clay. You can use your finger too, but it's sometimes very hard to wash off. I learned that one with the zinc one. I did a project, I did a live with the zinc, and it was stuck on my fingers for days. It was very hard to wash off. So I said the next time I was going to hold it, I was going to wear gloves. want to show you guys what that looks like after. This is really pretty. I'm just trying to get the sides. Okay, let me show you what that looks like. I'll grab it. Can you see that okay? So I'm going to put it over here so you can see that I'm missing a couple of little spots. Okay. Oops, I got some on my finger. I could have too, never thought of that. Paint this pink and then just rub some of the gold on too. That's another option that you can do, is paint it the same color and then just add the gold, like rub it on. That would work. You love art. I love art too. When I was in school, I always took art class. The drawing, I just love the drawing. I have actually some of my high school drawings. Then in 1997, I learned to paint. Like my first painting was a poodle. I still have it. It's on my wall right there. And I've been painting ever since. So it's been 27 years. I've been designing my own paintings. I've published them. I used to teach like in my home. I used to teach for beginners. I taught at conventions, and yeah, I've done that since, it's been 27 years. I love it. I love painting birds, flowers, certain flowers. I'm not the best at flowers, but I try. I am painting one actually right now for my niece. It's a lily, and her mom had it in her backyard. She lost her mom, so when I saw the picture, I said, "Oh, I'm going to try and paint that for you." And I'm almost done. I had stopped for a bit there, but I have to get back into it and finish it. Sometimes I could take the whole day just sitting at my desk and painting. That is kind of my happy place. I'll sit there, have my coffee, it's quiet, and I just paint. My daughter, my oldest, when she was in university, she used to draw a lot for like the stress relieving, and oh my God, the stuff she would draw is just so beautiful. She did one, the black, no, it's the cream color paper with the white pencil. She did like an old man for me, and I thought it was really pretty. So she did that, and yeah, now she's a tattoo artist. She has her own business. Who knew? And my youngest, she does graphic designing. So her too, she does the painting on the side. She loves to paint. So she went to school for that, and she works, and she does her little graphic stuff on the side. There we go. I think I'm done with that. Okay, now before, I think I'm gonna try and wash as much gold as I can off my hands. So I want to put a lighter color, like just on the texture part, and then we're gonna do the Mod Podge and like do the top part. So this one is light buttermilk. So it's going to be like a dry brush technique on this part here. Hopefully this is all dry. So what I'm going to do is you take a paper towel and I'm going to put some on. But I'm also going to wipe it because I don't want blobs on here. I just want to like dry brush it. So I'll show you what that looks like. And then I might do that with the gold just a little bit. So can you see the light buttermilk on there? I don't know if my lighting was in the way. I'm going to do that all the way around. Oops, I went a little heavy there. I didn't wipe too much off, but that's okay. Now, I just realized I'm going to kind of wipe this one off. I want to kind of leave this pink only because I might put a picture later on with the same artist. Just a little bit more up. Okay, now before I put gold, I'm going to put my oops, right here. I'm going to put my little print on there. Okay, so I'm going to use some Mod Podge, and I always like matte. I'm not a fan of the glossy one, and I'm going to cut this. So again, this rice paper has you can get different kinds. This one here, I ordered it and it had that texture almost like threads. This one's not kind of very good. Well, it keeps jamming in my printer, so I tape it to a regular paper and then I print it and it comes out okay. So I tape the bottom to it. I tape the bottom to it on the sides and the bottom, and then I got gold on here. And then yeah, so then I put it through the print. So actually this has so much color, I think it's going to be perfect for the pink bottle. Oops, I didn't put that right. Okay. So it's a little longer, so let me shrink that. I got the width okay, but I guess I went a little too long. So about here. Didn't go very straight. Try using a ruler. There we go. Okay, that one will look really good. Okay, so let's get the Mod Podge on. I always like to use the same old brush when I do this because it's glue. You don't want that on your good brushes. Okay, I'm going to put this on. And because this is rice paper, make sure that you want it right on so that it doesn't rip by you trying to pull on it. And when you put the Mod Podge on it, the color is so vibrant. It's almost like it activates the color. So I gotta show you. Can you see that? Okay, I'm gonna dry it. I'm gonna put another coat of Mod Podge over top of it. It'll give it like a sealer and it'll protect it. So I just need to make sure it's dry. Sometimes when it's flat, I like to heat iron it, but this is not flat, so. Okay, let's do this again. Okay. And I'm gonna wash all these after. Hi, Braid. Did I say that right? I'm sorry. So I'm gonna glue, once this is dry, this on there. I can't wait to see what it looks like. And of course I'm gonna put this gold. Gotta have some gold. Okay, I'll let that dry a little bit more. So again, whoops. That's what it looks like. So now I'm gonna use some goop glue. It's household glue. I'm gonna put that. So I just want to see roughly. I'm gonna do this. Okay, just got some gold on this part. I really want the gold there. I might have to put more paint on there. Okay, let's put when you open the cap, I'm telling you, this glue pops. Oops. You also have to make sure that you don't break it. I pray that you don't break it. Trying to make it a little center. And then you can shape it. So I think I got it okay. I'm going to put the other one right beside it, and the other one will go right on top. Oh no, I did do the two sides. I did the same. Okay. So why don't be, I thought I did the opposite and I did both the same. So now I have, I'll show you, I have one that's going to be upside down. Okay, I'll have to glue the top there. So one's flipped this way and the other one will be flipped the other way. Okay, let me glue this one. Good job, thank you. Oops. Go right about here. So again, when it's soft, at least you can place them, like do a curve on it. Okay, now let me just clean the glue off my fingers. So I'm gonna bring this up a little bit more. Okay, so can you see that okay? Now I'm gonna put this gold, so take this back out. We'll use this, but before I do that, I need something to hold on. I'm gonna put a little bit of gold on here. I might use this. No. And if it has too much gold, I can always go back with the white. Let's see. Can you see that okay? I don't know if the light is just... Let me do this. And sometimes you just have to let the gold dry on its own. I like this gold, and it goes on so easy. Now, Let me see if I got it okay at the bottom here. I made a mess right there, so I can fix that. Easy to fix. Just gonna wipe any gold that you don't want. A little bit here. Oh, must have had some on my fingers still because I got gold everywhere. I'll have to just fix it up. Okay, now I think I got it all. I'm thinking of putting, so what do you think? I think I might, I don't know if I should put a jute string. I just want to see what it would look like under here. I don't think it would make a difference. Okay. Just gonna wipe my hands. Always make sure your hands are clean so that you don't get it everywhere. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm not gonna touch the top part. It's just decorating a recycled bottle. Just make this. And once it's dry, I'm just going to put like a sealer on it just to protect it from any scratches. So I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you again. So I won't be on till next Monday. So you guys have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.